Now if this doesn't get your heart racing, you're dead. We've left Materi this morning and we're on our way to the Mutare border post en route to Korabassa. I haven't been to Korabassa in a while and I'm really looking forward to going there. The Materi trip was by far one of the most memorable trips that I've ever had, and only to be topped by our previous trip to Korabassa. So this journey we're taking, the hundreds of kilometers that we're driving, something we really don't mind. Well, we've made it. We left Muteri Lodge this morning at about 6 o'clock, just after 4 in the afternoon, and here on my left hand side I can see Korabassa. It's been about 11 months since I've been here, and it might not look like it, but trust me, I can barely curb my enthusiasm about being here again. I can't wait to get my feet wet, get on the boat, get the lines in the water. Excellent, can't wait. Absolutely excited, I can't wait to get on the dam again. I'm here with Emil Sada and we are standing at the bar of the newest lodge on the Korabassa reservoir, the Casa de Pesca, the House of Fish. It's owned and run by Emil Sada, which needs no introduction in our country. Emil is a man with lots of knowledge, and especially on the Korabassa reservoir, there is no one that has the experience Emil's got on tiger fishing. And if I look at this monster behind me, I'm itching to get onto the boat. Emil, how's the fishing? What can we expect?
I think we're going to get some good fish. It's the beginning of the season for your tiger, so they starting to congregate and move out. I think we're going to have good fishing today.
Well, I'm leaving myself in your capable hands for this week, and yeah, put us onto the fish. Thank you for having us, and all of the best and success with your new venture here.
Thank you very much.
Well, we've just had a nice hearty breakfast, and we're preparing to board the boats now. I'm very excited to get onto Korabassa again. It's been almost a year since I've been here last. Emil, where are we going today?
Anyway, what we're going to try and do, we are right in the gorge. We're going to try and move out towards where the open water opens out. It's about 50 kilometers up into the lake, and where these river estuaries are, we're going to try and see if we can find the fish. They should start congregating and coming together to prepare for the spawning and the raining season. So we're basically going to work this area, which is about 60 kilometers from where the lodge is. We're going to work those pinnacles and river estuaries and mouths and see if we can detect the fish there. The reason also being the water heats up a lot faster in your open water after the winter.
Okay.
So we're going to try that and give it a shot.
Okay, good stuff. Well, let's stop talking, get onto the boats and see if the fish is biting. We've done 34 kilometers so far, and there is a big gap there in front of us, and it almost looks like we're entering the ocean. I can't see the other side. It's a hell of a long distance, and spectacular scenery. I mean, I'm at a loss of words. Beautiful. I'm so calm now, but I'm sure that's going to change when that big tiger eats my spinner just now. Yeah, my first Cora Bassa tigerfish. Baby. This fish is not even half a kilogram. But what a beautiful fish. There is no fish in the world prettier than this. In fresh water. Maybe even in salt water. I caught him in a drop shot. Size one. I'm fishing light tackle. You on? Another little baby tiger on drop shot. Ooh, you got to be aware of those teeth, eh? Hopefully we can show you what a big one's teeth look like later on. He's going back. The first time ever I think anyone's tried drop shot fishing for them. But it's potent, they love it.
Watch it.
Yes.
Unbelievable the speed.
If you can actually see these fish hunting, it's incredible how fast they are. I mean, no bait fish has got a chance with these these little guys around.
A miniature Cora tiger.
The wind is absolutely pumping. We are in the right hand corner of the mouth, down on the shore inside. But as you can hear, the wind is blowing one hell of a shot. And the boat's rocking. You've got to stand very carefully on the boat because I don't want to fall into this water with these big tiger fish and crocodiles and hippos and all the rest. Papa! That's it. It's our first decent Cora Bassa tiger. Emil didn't even flinch an eyelid because he's used to better, but this is totally got me very excited. 2,28. That's it. I caught him on a Quantum PT bait casting reel with a 15-pound Berkeley big game and a Quantum tour rod. First one, but certainly not the last. Look at those teeth. Trust me, you don't want to get your finger stuck in there. Oh! Go on. Things are heating up now. And that's one thing about tiger fishing, you can never cry about the ones you lose because you lose plenty. Now this is the spinner that we use. It's very successfully in Cora Bassa. This has got a very big willow leaf blade. The willow leaf refers to the shape of the blade. And then we've got one big single hook here at the bottom that's very, very sharp. It's important to have a hook with a wide gap that's very sharp because the tigerfish's mouth is very bony, so it needs to penetrate. Now one other little secret that Emil told me is to put a little piece of fillet at the bottom of the hook. Here we've got a little piece of belly fillet from a tigerfish that we caught earlier, and all we do is we just hook it through the hook and it just hangs at the bottom of the spinner like that. Now that gives the spinner scent and makes it more effective. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, baby. You on still?
Yeah.
Here he comes. Good jump. Oh, this is a beautiful fish. And this is what we came for. Check out those aerobatics.
Let's judge the power of this fish.
There he is there. He's strong, eh? You must know it's a seasoned veteran. It's panting like this, eh? Oh, look at that. Right, you ready? Hey, good puff. And that's how the master does it. Whoa, what a fish. What a fish. Look at that. Oh my soul.
A big hook right through the bone shatters it.
This is the king of all freshwater fish. There is nothing stronger than this anywhere in the world. I'm sorry. Look at those teeth. He's 5 kilos dead.
5 kilos?
5 kilos. You want to take that?
It felt like 10 to me. That's female. I think it's female. Most of your tiger fish, when you go over 3 kilos, 4 kilos, are mostly hens, female. Yes, houding het me geroer hoor. While we're having lunch, just to go over the morning session. The morning session wasn't too bad. We got a couple of fish and he got one of 2.3.
Look at those teeth.
I got that one of 5 kilo and we dropped a few good fish. Out of the grass.
I'm either ready for the next ass kicking or the next ass whipping.
I think this afternoon should be a lot better as the day is heating up. The water is heating up a lot more. So after our lunch, I think this afternoon we're going to be ready for some good action. Right here at the boat.
Yeah. Sorry. Come on, baby. Stay down. Stay down.
He's gonna jump.
Keeping my rod low, the fish won't jump. That's a good fish.
Yeah, a good fish.
Oh, boy, key. Hey, give me a nice pull, eh? lovely way to end the evening. The curse has been broken.
Take 5.
Thanks. Hey, I was stressing all the way through that, eh? Oh, not a bad fish, eh?
Not a bad fish.
While we were driving here, I was sharpening that hook specifically for this fish. And it was first throw, look there, right through the top of the jaw. Oh, this equals, well, this is actually a little bit bigger than my biggest. So this is a personal best, 4.96. I think the previous one was 4.8. How's that? I'm a happy camper. I see some more fish turning. I gotta go now. Can you feel it? Right, and back to the water he goes, because this is certainly not my last one for the day. Reviving.
It looks much better. Your fish is open and you can see the nice big size of the fish.
The face spoils it that way.
Now the smile tells it all.
That means it's time for another one. This is day 2 here in Corabassa at Casa de Pesca in Neil Sala's place. Yesterday we had magnificent fishing, caught some good fish, and I got my butt whipped regularly yesterday by tiger fish. We've loaded the boat, we've taken supplies and petrol for about 2 days. We plan to go up into the lake for about 100 kilometers or so. Yeah, there's nothing there. We're taking tents and the works. We're going to sleep on an island somewhere, so it's something that I'm looking forward to very much. So stand by for a little exploration of Corabassa. Still on the way to the island, but of course, as true fishermen that we are, we cannot pass a good spot by. So we're just going to loosen the muscles a little bit quick. Lots of small fish around here. As always, I had to put on a drop shot. There's the result. We're not going to release this one, we're going to keep it for fillets. Or maybe he'll release himself. One drop shot, one tiger feed. it. Not a bad start to this day.
Another nice 2-kilo fish. Oh, that's a nice fish, eh? Keep him down. That's a nice fish, don't lose him.
Oh, yes, man. I'm trying.
Easy, easy.
I'm trying.
Don't rush him at the boat.
Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty.
This is a 5 to 6 kilo fish.
Look at him go. Yeah. Strong fish. Strong fish.
Easy.
Oh. Yeah, this thing's pulling me. Look at that.
Tower.
Unbelievable power. Yeah. Unbelievable power.
Beautiful fish.
Oh. Come on.
Oh, what's it doing?
Yeah, baby! That's my personal best. Oh, yeah. Oh. 5.86. A new PB for me. What a beauty. Oh. Look at that, baby. Magic, magic, absolute magic. This is the king of Africa, there is no doubt. There is nothing stronger, nothing faster, and nothing more fierce than this. Nothing. Look at those teeth. And now for the release. Magic. Absolute magic. You know, for us to have a rod and reel is just a mere formality. You can go into a store and buy anything you like. I'm sure this is where the fishing rod was born. If you look at the tackle these guys are using and the fish that they are catching, I'm starting to doubt my own skills. If they can do that with that kind of tackle, we should be doing a lot better with what we've got. Well, we managed to tear ourselves away from the tiger fishing on the way to the island, and eventually we arrived on our secluded little retreat, and we're just going to take all the stuff off and then back to the business of catching tiger fish.
Time to change the spinner, that's what they did to it. Threw the blade off. Watch it. Yes, watch it. Yeah.
It's short, big fish, eh?
Yes, watch it. Watch it. Yeah.
Stand by, I'm going to catch one now.
Yes, watch it. Hey, hey. Hey,
On.
Yes, hey, on. I'll put on and get it. Yeah.
I'm on too.
Hey.
I'm on too.
Yeah. Just for dropping it.
Oh.
No. Net. You right there?
Yeah, I'm good. Hold on. Absolute pandemonium. 2 casts, 2 fish. This place is full up with tigers here.
What happened to the scale?
I'll get it now. There you go, double delight. Right, let's just weigh him before we continue. .404. 412, there you go. 4.12 kilograms. What a beauty. And there's plenty of them. We're going to catch some more now. Look at those acrobatics.
Nice fish. Get under you.
Jumping. Whoa! Now if this doesn't get your heart racing, you're dead.
These are all 3 to 4 kilo fish.
Yeah, you go first. I missed that one. Come on, boy.
Okay, hold it. Only one net.
With a double. Now this is something you'll never ever gonna see again. Double delight. Yeah. Beautiful. There's one of mine is hooked in the sky. How big is it?
Oh. 4.6.
That's a bloody good fish. Alright, let's quickly weigh mine. .3.
5.3.
5.3. Right. Quickly make the pose. How's that? Right. Off we go.
Off we go.
There he goes. Just needed a bit of resuscitation and he's off. I've never ever experienced fishing like this in my entire lifetime. Never. We're here at the Kapenta boats this morning. Emil is busy getting us some bait. We're going to fish with bait this morning because the wind is pumping. We're in a little quiet corner here on one of the islands. And obviously around these Kapenta boats there is plenty tiger fish picking off the scraps that's coming off the boat. So they are just loving this little spinner of mine. Oh, that's the spot. Stand by for action. There you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy, eh? From here we're going to look for a quiet spot, maybe get some live baits and fish with a Kapenta. Very important to put a steel trace on.
One of the biggest industries on Korabasa is the Kapenta fishing. There's about 180 boats. They go out basically at night, late evening, and they fish through the whole night using lights to attract the fish to the boat. They got a net hanging down the bottom. As soon as the fish are enough around circling where the light is, they then lift up the net and then take out these Kapenta. Kapenta is very high in protein. It's of the staple food up in Africa. They basically put it out on racks like this in the morning as they come off from the night's fishing. It takes about a day to dry out. By the afternoon it should be dried out totally, and then it gets bagged and then exported to all the African countries. Basically for ourselves, what I'm doing now is selecting some of the bigger Kapenta which we're going to use, which is a different technique, and using Kapenta which they call doba doba, and you're fishing with Kapenta down deep down next to the boat. Dang it.
Hello. There's a big fish. There's a big fish.
Oh, good fish. This feels like a good fish. Come on. Less chance to get away, the less he jumps. I always believe every jump is 20% chance of losing him, so it's 20, 40, 60 every jump.
Oh, what a beauty. That's a good fish. That's it. Good stuff.
That's my big fish as well.
Wow, nice fish, Emil.
What a nice fight.
Yeah.
Oh.
How big?
4.9.
Close to 5.
Close to 5. Getting back in the water. Off you go.
We've opted to fish with small spinners. It's afternoon now. The fishing has gone quiet, so Emil suggested we try for some red-breasted tilapia, kerper. I've got a nice one on here now. I must tell you, this too for me is a personal best. Hey, memories are made here at Korabasa. There's the little Rublex spinner in his mouth. Hey, 1.48 kilograms. You do get them in South Africa as well, but they do not grow to this size there. The average size, if you get a decent one, it's maybe half a kilogram. This one's almost 1.5 kilos. So it's a very, very good specimen and my personal best for a red breast. We just came.
Oh! No!
Yeah, you know, it's not only me that can scream, eh? What? 'Whoa! The boss strikes back.
At last I got it.
Yes, that's a nice fish.
There you go. 5.9.
5.9. There you go. That's a nice fish.
Nice fish. Thought it was a lot heavier. Getting back in the water. Leave the grip. Oh. There you go.
Well done. Good one.
Thrown me.
Oh, crap.
Gone. That's part of tiger fishing. Landing rate.
How big was that fish?
That was about 5 kilos, I'd say. Yo, that's a big fish. Eh? Don't lose this fish.
Bye.
This is your personal best. Watch your line, is going to jump.
I'm holding the rod tip down so he doesn't jump. He nailed me right next to the boat.
Oh, don't lose this fish.
Yeah! That's
Oh, you're gonna get it.
What the mother! Oh!
Told you you're gonna get it.
Now that's a fish! I've just caught my personal best and it's a monster. I just want to stand still and savor the moment. He nailed my spinner right next to the boat. You saw it?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you were bringing it up.
Look how broken his teeth are. Check.
Yeah. See, once again, the big hook, important, goes right through the side bone. Chances of losing it a lot less.
Quantum PT rod and reel. Boy, oh boy. 6.56. Thanks, buddy. Wow, what a fish. Obviously, we've got to get him back in the water quickly. Just a quick pose for the camera and then back he goes. Right. And I will try to revive him and set him free again. There he goes.
Well done, you're there. Well on your way.
The victory dance, baby.
Oh. Here he is.
Nice fish, nice fish. It's a good one, Emil. That's a nice fish. What's the weight there? 4 kilos.
4.6.
Hey, that's a nice fish. Good stuff.
Eventually, after dropping 2 or 3 fish, it was my bad luck session. I eventually got one on the boat. So the jinx is broken.
It can happen in the best of families. Boat. Beauty. Hey, yeah. I can understand why one can I think one can very easily get addicted to this, because I'm not getting tired, or my muscles are, but I just want to catch more and more and more. We are nearing at the end of our trip at Korabassa now, sadly, and sun setting there in the back, and a gorgeous fish like this. This is once again one of those trips that you'll forever remember. 4 kilos on the dot. Right.